got him. Consistent. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we're making another one of my favorite cook-ups of all time, the rats. We are going to be running rats, mono black rats. Now, some people say Dimir, some people say Rakdos. I like to keep it simple. Just keep it all dark. Mono black rat swarm aggro, doing quite well in Mythic. I think we're actually, if we're on the play, we're pretty much guaranteed. I think we're at 81% on the play. Somewhere between 70 and 80% of the play. Amazing stuff right here. So, small creatures, rat swarm, sudden kills. It's very fun with some of the new tech that we have out of AetherDrift. So, before we get down to this one, though, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. You're going to get attacked by the like and subscribe. You always will. I mean, it's going to happen. That's a YouTube wearable who will attack you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on the stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for our live stream goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. Both places would be fantastic. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes. That's the best way to communicate is on our Discord. And, of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, come on down to the AetherHub and you will find it. So with that all being said, don't forget to hit that bell so you know when we go live and new videos come up. What are we doing when we talk about rats, mono black rats? Well, we have a few new things and a few things that can pump up. We have a couple artifacts in here. First things first, a new rat, Engine Rat. I actually played this in my zombie deck, and he's really good. Like, a 1/1, 1-drop death touch is solid. A zombie rat. And believe it or not, I beat a guy today. You'll be able to watch it in the video. Paying that 5 for each opponent to lose 2 life. Late game, it's actually decent. It's actually a decent strat right there. Like, you can pay that if they're not killing it every turn. You can pay it if you have 6 mana to just slowly drain them out, which is really fun. Believe it or not, it works. I couldn't believe it either. I was like, oh my god, I'm swinging in, and this guy will have 2 life left. I'll be able to hit it. So, do recommend. Absolutely a nice upgrade from the as in a 1-drop spot for AetherDrift. We're also going to go with the Gnawing Vermin. See, rats here, they're always just chewing through stuff, okay? That's what they do. They just gnaw their little teeth on things, right? He is going to be a 1/1 rat. Whenever this creature enters, target player mills 2 cards. Generally, we want to self-mill. We actually have some good self-mill options for ourselves. And whenever this creature dies, target creature you don't control gets -1/-1. So we do punish other smaller creatures from dying as well. We're going to do 3 of them, because I don't think he's as good as Engine Rat just now. Hey, how you doing, Snow? Removal. Simple enough. 4 cutdowns, 4 bitter triumphs. Again, discard is not that big of a deal, especially when we have things like Persistent Markstalker and Revenge of the Rats that we can dump and replay from our graveyard. Not a huge issue. We also are going to be gaining life, so I'm not too worried about the paying 3 life cost right there. It's not the worst thing in the world. You know, worse things have happened. So pretty solid overall. Not bad. That's just simple. We want to stop the aggro. We want to stop the big creatures. Nothing too suppressive as it goes. For our 2-drop rats, we're going to be doing Innocuous. Nobody plays this guy, and I think he's pretty good. For a common rat, 1 black and 1, Innocuous rat, when he dies, you get to manifest Dread. And that is a Duskmourn type thing. Look at the top 2 cards of your library. Put one of them in the battlefield face down as a 2/2 creature, and the other in your graveyard. Turn it face up at any time for its mana cost if it's a creature. So we get to manifest. We immediately get a creature if it dies, and we get to flip it up if it's a rat, if it's a creature, and get that going. So decent. I like a 2/2 a 1/1 that replaces itself with a 2/2 when it dies, because things do die a lot. We want that. to come in. So we're going to go 3 of them. Persistent Marshstalker, very, very powerful stuff right here. This is the surprise guy right here. Bloomburrow, 1 black and 1, 3/1. This creature gets +1 for each other rat you control. And he has a lovely threshold ability. Whenever you attack with 1 or more rats, if 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, you may pay 1 black and 2. If you do, return it tapped and attacking. So if you are swinging in with a bunch of rats, you can all of a sudden have this guy coming in. As long as you've filled up your graveyard, again, that's why self-mill is useful. But believe me, your opponents are going to be more than happy to fill your graveyard up with a bunch of stuff. They're going to play removal like crazy, and your little guys are going to die swinging in. So Persistent Marshstalker, great way to get it back from the graveyard if you're filling your graveyard, and constantly putting pressure on your opponent by swinging in with a big, heavy guy that gets pumped for all the other rats. He's pretty awesome looking right there. For the non-rat connoisseur among you, we have an Evil Squirrel. I love that they made squirrels kind of evil, which is why my cat always watches them, and he makes sure they don't get into the house. That's the #1 thing my cat does, is he makes sure squirrels don't get into our house to do their evil witchcraft, which is apparently what this one is doing. Valley Rockcaller, Shotcaller, 1 black and 1, 1/3, Squirrel Warlock, Menace. Whenever this creature attacks, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of other squirrels, bats, lizards, and rats you control. You can imagine the only thing we have in here is rats and other squirrels. So you can win the game just by a gain and drain here. I'm going to show you how. If you just flood the board and fill the board up, even with a 1/3 Menace, it's hard to kill him too. If he can swing in, he can steady get that gain and drain. But you can get it so that you filled the board so completely that just swinging in, they're going to lose like 9 life, which is really cool. So Rockcaller, all the caller cycle from Bloomburrow, the Valley caller cycle are all amazingly good, and this is no exception. Now it's time for the kings, the 2 kings. Lord Skitter, Sewer King. We're going to go 4 of him because he's really good, and he is exceptionally anti-meta. 1 black and 1. Whenever another rat you control enters, exile 1 up to 1 target from an opponent's graveyard. If you can get this guy down early and hold him and get the rats out, you can eat your opponent's whole graveyard, as a rat would do. It eats all the trash, right? If they're running Omniscience, if they're running their Omniscience combo, they're running Attracts a Reanimator, they're running any kind of stuff that requires graveyard slop, I'm gonna rip them up. Because anytime a rat comes in, we get to eat a card out of the graveyard. So you're going to eat the essential ones, and they're exiled. They're gone. They're not exiled until he leaves the game or anything. They're gone from the game forever. So if I get you down there, or you've discarding, hopefully, that you're going to exile. Nope, you're not. I'm going to eat him up. 4 of him, 3/3. You get that exile ability, and he's going to give it to you for free, too. When at the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 black rat creature token with this token cannot block. So not only does he come in as a rat, he generates a 1/1 rat token and immediately eats something out of the graveyard. He's also a great card to pair with the Rockcaller because 2 rats come down on turn 3. That means that they can swing in for, potentially 2 life gain and drain right there, as maybe even 3 if you had an engine rat down immediately on turn 3, and steady building up that token spam right there, and keeping that going, increasing the amount of rats that you have for the gain and drain effect to go off bigger. Good stuff. Karamex the Rat King. He's some sort of crazy rat cyborg. He's a Phyrexian rat with 3 heads and smokestacks. Why does a rat need smokestacks? You gotta ask the Phyrexians, and I think they're all dead. 2 black and 1, 3/3, Toxic. Other rats you control have Toxic 1. A surprise win con right here. Yes, we can actually give all of our rats poison counters. That makes people very scared, because when they start hitting and they see that poison counter going up, they go, uh-oh, is this guy really what this guy's doing? We're swarming in with 3 or 4 a turn, and we're hitting, for 3-4 poison a turn. That's putting another clock on everything we're doing aside from the life total. Not only does he do that, which is cool, but not great, he will get us the cards into our hand that we need. When he enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You reveal any number of rat cards from among them, put the rest of the revealed cards into your hand. So if he comes in, you have 5 rat cards off the top. Guess what? You get 5 rat cards in your hand. You're ready to go. He'll grab you more things and flow them into your hand. So if you're running about card draw, you're saying, Jay, how do I keep consistent card draw in my hand? Karamex is your guy right there. That is what you're going to need to keep the flow of rats and cards into your hand. We're also going to throw in an artifact here, which I'm not a big fan of, but it actually came in very handy, okay? I was dubious about it, but there's a reason that it did so well. Lifecraft Engine 3. It is a 3-drop 4/4 vehicle. As it enters, choose a creature type. We're going to choose rats. Trees are the vehicles are the chosen type in addition to everything else, and each creature you control with the chosen type other than this vehicle gets +1/+1. So it's an anthem effect for all of your rats, which is cool, which is nice to play right there. But also, it is a way of surviving our board wipes. We're very susceptible to go wide board wipes, sweeps, and stuff like that. I also won a game very handily by he swept everything that I had. I immediately put down a Rat King, crewed the Lifecraft engine, and swung in for 4, and I won. So actually a very useful way of surviving those board wipes and having some utility down that we can immediately do some damage and come back from it. So we're going to throw a Lifecraft in there for the heck of it. We're also going to throw 3 Revenge of the Rats in there, 2 black and 2. Create a tapped 1/1 black rat creature token for each creature in your graveyard. So the more they kill, the more you've lost, the more rats you get back, and you can pay this twice, which is why I don't think we really need 4. We only might only even need 2 of these. 2 black and 2 to flash it back. This is what I'm talking about. If you've built a bunch of stuff has died, let's say you got 5 creatures in your graveyard, you swing in, you get ready to swing with Valley Rockcaller, you immediately cast Revenge of the Rats. That's 5 more rats. This is going to go in for 5 damage immediately. If you have 2 of them, it's 10 damage. So even though they come in tapped, you can immediately pump the total amount of rats and things on your board when you go with Rockcaller. So wait for the Rockcaller combo, keep Rockcaller safe, build, and wait for him to hit. Hit Revenge of the Rats with a huge amount of stuff in your graveyard. Rockcaller might just knock them out with the swing, because whenever they attack, they lose X and you gain X, and that's why you pump that up at the end. So that's kind of the secret trick to get the instant kill that they may not have been expecting. Just kind of sneak them on that one. So that's what we're going to do right there. 21 Swamps, I forgot earlier. You won't see me playing with the Cavern of Souls. But yeah, choose rat and then choose squirrel. You're good to go against our blue friends who try to ruin everything and everyone's time forever. Standard deck, 25 creatures, 21 of them rats, berserkers, nobles, Phyrexian, squirrels, zombies, and warlocks. 8 instants, 3 sorceries, 2 artifacts, 23 lands altogether with a 2.1 average, all black. That is what we are looking at right there. Not bad at all. Again, we're playing in Mythic and we're holding our own. We are going positive in Mythic. We're going, you know, between 60 and 70. We are hitting it up. So not a bad deck at all, and really not that unfriendly on the budget. I think no Mythic rares. The only Mythic rare we have is Cavern of Souls, and really only some rare cards in here. A lot of commons and uncommons too. So not exactly a budget deck, but budget friendly, I would say. So not too bad. As far as your sideboard is concerned, if you don't want to go with Lifecraft, you could go with something older like Patchwork Banner and choose rats, or Banner of Kinship for the big swing. That's not a bad one either. I know people are going to bring it up in the comments. I know somebody already wrote, how come not Banner of Kinship? You could kill him with that. There it is. A little bit more utility cards like Withering Torment to crack open those enchantments. We really are susceptible to Temporary Lockdown. That is going to be a real bad one for us, so you might want to crack that. Nowhere to Run. Helps get rid of that hexproof and stuff like that, so not a bad. Anointing with Infliction, I'm not too mad about. It does actually get a pretty better with the Corrupted, because we do get to exile something with 3 or greater. We do want to exile things, and we can get corrupted with this deck using Karamex. Final Vengeance is another great way to exile a creature. Again, if they're running Reanimate or something like that, we can exile. We have to sacrifice somebody, but we have so many tokens that I don't really mind exiles. And Corrupted Conviction, in case you want more card draw, sacrifice one of your, Skitter tokens or something like that to draw more cards as it goes, as instant speed right there. Both are perfectly fine to fill up the graveyard to do anything like that for self-sacrifice. So those are kind of my sideboard suggestions in case you're running best of 3 and running into any kind of issues. Those are the ways you can modify it, but we are going to do it. And I would have to say that rat's the way it is. Oh yeah, there you go. We're going to get into it. Mono black goodness as it goes. I know rats decks are always popular. I'm happy to update this one with AETHERDRIFT. Let's get into it. Standard ranked, Mythic rank. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Make sure you hit that like button. Here we go. All right, we're going to go with this one. MTG STC. Alright, we're gonna do Gnawing Lord. We'll do the Gnawing Lord there. Oh, 2 innocuous rats gone. Oh, okay. That's really good use of that. Fantastic. We'll do this. We'll do this. Mill 2 cards. I'll mill my own cards. Rolls Herb. I also really like Lord Skitter because it's great against Reanimate. You really fuck things up for your opponent if you get it out early. You really make things fucking go haywire. You could run a fucking swiper though, so. Gift. Fish. Maybe a sweeper? Maybe an interrupter, very nice. Rock collar. Kill you. You down? Bop. Rock collar goes off. I think it might be game. If rock collar, shot collar hits it. Vanishing light. Ooh, to the rock collar, shot collar, probably. Yeah. Boom. Cut down. Again. Pop. Down to 3. I think this thing more than anything else. Careless whisper of a good friend. As the music dies. Something in me cries. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is all you'll find. I'm never gonna dance again. 'Cause guilty feet have got no rhythm. Oh, it's easy to pretend. No, you're not a fool. Brr. I should've known better than to treat a friend. Embrace this gift that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again. First time chatter just to tell us some advice. I'm still freaking about this weird hole in my viewership. I don't know what happened there. That's bizarre. All of a sudden the stream dropped 15, 20 people. Yeah, it dropped 16 people. I'm gonna mill my own cards. Fuck it. Hey, that broke up that. Boom. Probably gonna counterspell me. No, they didn't. Or playing knockback. Lodestone. That, put thingy on it. Boom. Solemn simulacrum as one does. Lord Skitter Beams. Ping him. We'll do rock collar. We'll let him build up whatever he needs to. Patchwork banner. Well, we'll maybe just do rock collar to kill whatever he drops here. What's up, Punk Shifter? We're gonna say this. We're gonna say, I want to lose 3 life. Bye. We gotta wait for the Aether Phaser. Aether Eyes. Aether Eyes would suck. However, I think I'm going too wide for him, so. Metamorph. Copy. We got too wide and thick for him, guys. Rock Collar's gonna do what it do. Yep. Got too wide for him. Sanguinate. Well, welcome, Dark Vision. Alright, I actually like that. Let's try to bring it off-road real quick. We'll consider it. Ooh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah, brah. Okay. He goes first. Landfall. We're really hitting some landfall shit today, huh? Some real fucking spicy landfall shit. Engine man. So we're really hitting the spicy landfalls here, huh? Now here's where I need a land so I can put down a rock collar and an engine rat, and I can really rip him and grip him here. Because I think rock collar is the main deal. He's the real deal to kill Beanstalk. Perfect. I like that. We put down rock collar shot ball. Put down. He's gonna run removal next turn. Or he'll probably die. Now here comes the sweep. So we put down Rat King, aka Rat King Hole. Grab you. Activate you. That. Alright. I will admit Lifecraft after the post sweep is pretty useful. Because that guy was not expecting that. Okay. The post sweep, I get it. I get it now. You made a good point, Gobbler. You made a good point. I think we got to move fast and move hungry. I think that's the goal here, too. Mill. I'm going to mill myself. Boom. Hope it was worth it. Emberheart. Here's where the removal comes in. If we don't have it, we're going to be in bad shape. We're going to do Valley Rock Collar. We flooded out with mana too much here. Could just lightning strike me. It's not easy to beat mono red mice. The classic battle, guys. Mice versus rats. Who wins? Who wins mice versus rats, guys, huh? Pump. Artfire Hero. Artfire Hero number 2. Look at that fucking spam there. Holy shit. Alright, I don't think we're gonna get anything good here, so we just gotta take the hits. Put Persistent and Innocuous down and hope we can survive the big hit. We're going to try to knock him up. Try to knock him down. They'll load on for him. Pop, 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 pop. You either have 50 spams of removal or you don't. It's really the long and short of it for these decks. He'll play some sort of removal on there, maybe. Gain 2 life off that. may get a bit of a recovery if he bricks, but only if he bricks. If he's good to go, he's good to go. If he bricks, he bricks. You know, it is what it is. But hey, what's up, Drifty? Another monstrous. Boom, boom. Loads. Engine rat. Okay, yeah. Caramax the Rat King. 5. Take another Caramax to Caramax. See, turn your face up. 6 for you. Well, if he bricks, we may be in good shape. He just absolutely fucking fumbles here. We'll see. If he pumps, up. That's a burn. He's got me. He's got me. I said if he bricks, he bricks. You know, that's what we get out of it. If he draws trash, he draws trash. We had no removal on that, so we had to play what was on the board. Bum, 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 bum. Drift Ronin. I think this one's running a little bit better, because honestly, we fought him to a standstill, and again, it was a matter of if I top deck a removal or if he top decks a removal. This is a terrible opener. You know, it is what it is. Revenge, we don't need that yet. Bump. Roundabout's Faithful. Rock Caller, Shot Caller. We'll put down Innocuous and cut down on Val. He's probably trying to run a Reanimator. Maybe Rakdos. Let's see here. Black. Okay, so this. This. Hold off on the cut down. Caramax the back Okay, so I can either get a mana, which is good. I can get a EOS. Revenge of the Rants. We're gonna do double blind right here. Go in. Pop. Can't block that. You can block that. You can block Caramax. It's gonna hurt. We might have gunned him down here. We might have gunned him down in the street like a dog. Zombify. That's not gonna help him. The sheer power that's coming at you is gonna be crazy. Yep. Oh, I love Wang. He reminds me, he's the only internet historian type that ever covers You're the Man Now Dog, which is what I spent a lot of my teenage years doing. YTMND and old internet. People forget about the old internet. People forget about the crucible of memes the old internet used to be. I like Wang. Yeah, he's a good guy. Wang. It's insane that 2005 was 20 years ago, and that was like the birth of old internet and meme culture back in the day. It's really quite something. Whoa, Jack. Not to make puns about Wang. I mean, I'm pretty sure he made... Didn't he have a fucking shirt that said I love Wang on it? Clockwork. Oh, this is going to be Sakdos, Rakdos. No blocks. Oof. He's going to pop out Persistent. Torch. Boom. Boom. Okay, do Sewer King. Okay, what's he gonna run here? Yeah, you're the man now, dog. YTMND, man. That was the olden days, man. That was proto internet era where we really didn't know nothing, man. Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do 9 vermin. Boom, boom. Get you out of there. We don't need you. Target a player. Let's. I'll mill 2 cards. Boom, boom. Boom. We'll go in. We'll take another Clockwork Precision from you. Push in. Up, up, up. Fear of missing out. Okay. A little worried about a sweeper. Sheldred the Apocalypse. I will absolutely take 3 damage to bust her in the face. Busting her in the face. Alright. Okay. We may even get to do our, each player loses fucking 2 life thing. Could kill him next turn. Alright. A little worried about a sweeper here. Hopeless Nightmare. No, that's not gonna be it. Resolve. Boom. Sheldressy. Okay. We actually get to do the fucking... each opponent loses. I can't believe it. I can't believe we actually did the... I can't believe we got to actually do the engine rat. Got him. Good old MySpace times. Yeah, you guys remember MySpace? Even back then, I didn't like social media. I got in a lot with my peers. I had a MySpace, which I rarely updated, and people would get so fucking bent out of shape because of your top 8. And I'm like, bro, I don't care. They're like, oh, your top 8, it's just random people. You got Mark onto your top 8. You barely hang out with him anymore. And I'm like, guys, I'm not pressed about it. I don't care. I've never enjoyed social media. I joined Facebook in 2004 when you could only get in there if you had a college email address. It's just none of this shit holds any interest to me, which is why you don't see me on many social medias. It's just not that entertaining or amusing to me. I like Reddit, that's it. Oh, let's do that. Innocuous. MapQuest, man. You had to go print out your map and then use it. And you had a bunch of map quests left over in your glove box. Live journal, yeah. See, Turd Gobbler, I knew you were my age. What are you, pushing 40? Boom. Shane Hare, how you doing? He's going to play some sort of removal here, or he'll going to go for the nuke. Boom. Yeah, MapQuest would give you some weird shit. MapQuest was a good guide. Was a very good guide to get to where you were going, but it wasn't the end-all be-all, you know? You still kind of had to figure some shit out, you know? This isn't good. We have removal and he's not playing creatures, so that's not good. We have all the removal and he's not playing creatures. That's not good. JBL, how you doing? Big fan of your speakers. Boom. This guy's just not playing cards, and I don't really understand why. We're getting real shit hand here. Grab the prize. Okay. So he's going for Boros Burn, huh? He's going for Boros Burn just like I would. Okay, so we're real fucked now. We have all removal and all mana, and he's not running anything. We're gonna do this. We're gonna dread this one. The Gnawing Lord. Okay. Lightning Strike. Turn face up. Oh, this thing. Lightning Bolt. Ball Lightning. He's probably going to pump it and throw it. Boom. Oh, Boros Charmite. Boom. Very nice. Cool. Karamex. Do me one good here, Karamex. Give me something, man. Persistent Marshstalker. I'll take both of y'all. And we'll keep a cut down just in case. But we're not in good shape here. He probably can just throw out for me. Yeah, he can probably just throw out. Yeah, Boros Burn being what it is, we really flopped on those cards, man. He was running all burns and no creatures, and we had cut downs in our hand. I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know if you've noticed this, and I've tried to start weaning myself off. Google's various services fucking suck, dude. Google has been going down the shitter lately, man. They've absolutely just been small. Yeah, my dad had one of those. My dad worked his whole life in cellular technology. He started in 2G, believe it or not. And then he did 4G, 3G rollout. That was his big. I remember growing up, he was always talking about how great 4G was going to be. 4G is going to be really cool. And he was right. 4G was pretty cool. Mill. Okay. Yeah, my dad one had that you put the antenna on your car. He had that one. Let's do this. Probably, we don't have a removal, so he's going to go wild. He's going to go wild. Nesting bot. Ooh, okay. Alright. Yeah, you should swing in with that. That's great. It's a good idea. Squirrel's Curve. Pump. Is he going to go in? He is going to go in. You're crazy if I think I'm not doing that. Skitter Beam! Money outweighing trouble on the Skitter Beam. Sticking to the script, I'm skipping scenes. We're going to grab it, stab it. Get him, Gnawing Lord. Now he's going to put down the shelter. No, we just get that garbage. Get rid of you. We'll go with all of them, man. We're going to put pressure on this guy. So that Skrell's Hive might kill him eventually. Man, remember when you remember when we used to get charged per text? 35 cents per text or something like that? Do you remember that? You used to get a text message and the fucking company would charge you. And you want to send one and be like, okay, that's a nickel. That's a quarter a text. Can you imagine wanting to text that bad right now? Nobody wants to text that bad right now. Alright, we're gonna eat up that. He's gonna die from the assault. Pop. Got him there. Yeah, remember they had the friends and family plan. Ringbacks, yeah, you would pay for custom rings. Oh, 99 cents for a ringtone? Oh. Oh. Now they talk about, like, unlimited talk and text. Like, bro, we know that costs nothing, man. They were probably ripping us off for a while. They probably was pretty cheap. T9. Man, I was a T9 whiz back in the day. Anybody else a T9 whiz? They could go do. I remember calling collect to my parents when I got out of the movies to come pick me up when I was like 13. And I would call collect and they'd say, you have a collect call from movies over. And then I'd hang up. Anybody else remember doing that? 1-800 call ATT. No dinos tonight? No dinos tonight. Maybe eventually. We're doing a little bit of rats. Oh, he's going to ping me for one there. I like this guy. Let's see if he wants to lose that guy to this. Boom. Boom. You know, I was just talking about, and I wish it would come back, man. We gave it up for Netflix, and Netflix betrayed us and became garbage. Screaming Mimi. Hell yeah. Screaming Mimi doing what it do. Okay. We're going to have to go with RMX. Boom. Okay. Go in, pop, pop. You know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. We live in the ruins of a better age. We live in the ruins of a better age, ladies and gentlemen. We really do. It's a damn shame. We're going to do this. We're going to say, discard a card. You pop. You pop. Pop. I'm sorry. Late 90s to early 2000s were peak. You can't tell me, and it's not just navel-gazing nostalgia. It's not navel-gazing nostalgia. It was arguably much better, man. Rifle shove twice. We're gonna do this. This. Sure, there were problems. There were issues. But, you know. I'll put that down. Flick a coin, treasure. A weird deck. Innocuous rat. Let's do this. Boom. He's got to sweep me out here. Damage to somebody. Oof. We might have him here, boys. Razor Kid Needlehead. I don't think he has another sweeper. Good game. Got him. Got him. Got him. Yes, I think about that line a lot, Turd Gobbler. I'm not gonna lie. I think about that line quite a bit. Marry Snow. These nuts. I'm gonna marry Snow. She's actually headed off somewhere to a wedding this weekend. We got no money. Being a social worker does not pay very well. You're only helping people. There's not a lot of profit in helping people get their life back together. That is not profit driven. Not a lot of money to be made in that, so I don't make very much. Let's put down Rock Caller, Shot Caller, followed by a Lord Skitterbeam. Let's go in. Bing him. Yeah, come on. I'll take it. Bango. It's the treasure. We do have a removal, so I'm not too worried. Emmett Andis. Ganon said that the world's going to end and the entire church burned him down. Interesting. Oh, he's doing the swap deck. He's doing the swap deck. He's going to give that to me. He's going to give that to me. That's what he wants to do. Put down this guy. Graveyard. Do that. It's not going to work great because got a lot of shit going on. So he's going to do, he's either going to kill it or he's going to do Harmless Offering. Fantastic. Love it. I could probably get him. Get rid of you. Go in. Up. And we say pay 3 life for kill you. Pop. Discard a card. Sacrifice a creature. That one. Just don't have a board wipe, man. Just don't sweep me. Oh, there goes that. I literally said it and talked it up. I literally said it and talked it up. I will grab 2. Thank you. Put you down. He's probably going to sweep me again, just cuz. Just cuz. There's the tower. Boom. Yeah, we're done. He swept me. The sweeping was that was it. The sweeping was what cleared it out. We absolutely got fucked on that one. If he didn't have the sweep, we could have hit him, but no. A 3-banger sweep is just... That's too much to handle right there. That's way too much to handle. Okay, I go first. That's not bad. Let's try to finish strong here, boys. Rock caller, shot caller. Doing what I do. Boom. Gnarlid colony. Very nice. Let's put down innocuous rat. Boom. We need a mana. Boom. Pop them. Nasty Cookson. Okay. Boom. I need a mana right here. I need to put down Karamex. If not, we do what we do. Gnarlid colony. Bristly Bill. We gotta kill Bristly Bill as well, man. These pumpers are, yeah, I'll gladly take that. Boom. Rock caller, shot caller. Believe it or not, I think I'm going to say discard a card on you. Get rid of you. Cast that back. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. Nissa Resurgent Animist. Okay. Alright, so they're going to do landfall. If it's the second time, they get another bonus. Okay. Keeper's Talent, very nice. Is he going to swing in with Gnarly Colony, or is he going to leave the blocker? Smart man. Gonna do this. Karamex is gonna grab that. Gonna send you in. Okay, boom. Okay, if I can get Innocuous Rat and Rock Caller out, I think I can just finish him. Especially if he spends it all on one big hit here. Oh yeah, the graphing calculators you could upload games on, those were the shit, man. Those were fucking fun. Underwater Recon. Undergrowth Recon. Bristly Bill. Ward. Okay. 1/1 counter. Excellent. Okay, now we're talking. We can do Persistent Mock Shot Caller. We can do you. And we can absolutely push down to 5. That's a menace. Boom. Creature dies, we manifest dread, we'll do an engine rat. Pop, boom. Turn land. Okay, he's gonna go wide. I don't think he's gonna stomp us that hard. I don't think that he can get through that bad with that much. Even if he does his combo here, I think we have enough to stomp him. He's got to do 26 damage. The Hydra. Oh, he went for the Hydra. No, you're supposed to go for Bristly Bill, man. No, that wasn't right. No, 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 no. You were supposed to go for Bristly Bill. No, no, no. None of this is right at all. No, 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 no. Bristly Bill was your possible ticket into the big leagues. Doesn't matter now. See, that's what happens. Boom. Got him. Consistent. Consistent. Dig us out of that hole that I got into us earlier. Demir, I actually like the mono black rats, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. These ones are putting in work right there. That's gonna lock it up, guys. I mean, that's the sauce right there, for real. We have some new additions on here that actually make it quite good, and ended up with a 71% chance on the play. 56 overall, and that was mostly because of the early iteration of this deck did not hit quite right, but we eventually got into a nice smooth stride there. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy with chewing up with rats. I think the small improvements that we make from AetherDrift are more than acceptable to do what we need to do. I've been Jay Villain, you've been great, and rats off to ya. That's an obscure reference. Rats off to ya. Bye-bye.